Hey, don't mistake me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't clap. I was clapping to get hyped. Okay, I should stop clapping. Kingo intro kodadu. Oh, I can't clap. No shit. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I clapped again, bro. Okay. In this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys how I lost 42 kgs. How I lost 42 kgs. I just lost it. That's all. I had to lose it. I lost it. So actually, guys, I'm making this new series where I would want to name it Late Night Drive with Diart. Late Night with Diart. Yeah, let's go. Late Night with Diart. And this is going to be the first video of that series. And I'm yet to decide when could be the date to release these types of videos. Like, I should have like a specific day, like probably Sundays or Motivation Mondays, Throwback Tuesdays, or Yaudo Hesru Guru. So that's what. So in this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys how I lost 42 kgs in 5 months. Yes, that's right. 5 months, I lost 42 kgs. That's pretty wild, and I'm just gonna tell you guys how I lost, because I am not an experienced guy when it comes to fitness. I've been fat for 22 years of my life. Wait, 21 years of my life. I've just been fat. I mean, I was lean the first few years of my life, it seems. That's what my mom and dad told. But after that, I discovered this love for food. Like, I just hogged and hogged. So I am not a professional. I was just a noob who I don't know, kept trying to lose weight, but instead I just kept adding weight, bro. Like, I mean, I know it sounds unbelievable that I look like this, but I used to also look like this. I feel like there's a picture that came on the screen. So I used to look like that. So from there to here, I know it's a big deal. And in this video, I'm just gonna break down on what are the types of things that I did to lose 42 kgs, bro. That is like, damn, bro. If I look at those days, when I was a little heavier and all that, I'm not gonna say I was not proud of the way I look, but things were so different, bro. Like, I would wanna explain the very dangerous things that I did once I was losing that 42 kgs. The things that you should not do when you're trying to lose weight, those things you should never do. I did everything bad. Like, it was not easy, it was not healthy, but I somehow managed to lose weight. Also, in this series, we are gonna be driving. Why the fuck are we here, bro? Give me some juice again. It's not gonna be a boring ass podcast, but it's gonna be filled with so many shits, bro. Like, I don't know, I'm driving and the cop might stop me and be like, hey, or I don't know, bro. Some people might attack me, they might rob me. I hope this new series that I'm gonna be dropping is gonna become big, and people also love this type of content, because right now it's like around 12:40, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, 12:40 in the night, and it's the last day of 2024. How freaking real is this shit? By saying that, let's shift the gear and fuck off from here. Sorry guys if the phone is shaking sometimes a lot, because stand it looks like loose balls, bro. Like, I don't want this to be another stupid ass, boring ass, irritating, scratching ball like podcast. It has to be the most fun list. Yeah, ನೋಡು ಇಂಥವ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾಯಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬರ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಸಡನ್ ನನಗೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡ dudes and dudies, please please subscribe ಮಾಡಿ, support ಮಾಡಿ. What was I talking about? So let me give not so long brief on how I lost it. So basically my fat ass was depressed, broken, not broke. Basically I was this fat dude who's heartbroken and just I'm not going to say depressed. I've been depressed. I'm not going to say I've never been depressed, but like I've been through that heartbreak. One of the factors that also made me lose weight was that breakup. So I am not going to tell about that whole shit because I want to make another video by saying you had to get that breakup. ನಿನಗೆ ಆ ಬ್ರೇಕಪ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನು ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ವೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಸ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಹೌ ಐ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೇಟ್ ಬ್ರೋ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ at the verge of dying because my confidence already died. So I need to change, and I had to change for good because I was slowly developing health issues. Where I had slowly I started developing that breathing problem, no stamina, no energy, 24/7 lazy. Guys, if I had to, when I sleep, no, like I know you need to, people will tell, bro, I get up full fancy with a bro, I get up at 12, bro, I got up at 1 o'clock da. See, that is sometimes nice to say, but not every day. Not every day for 6 to 7 months. That's not good, because you would have literally finished, some people would have finished half of their day, bro. Like I don't know. I used to get up really late. I used to feel very lethargic all the time. ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಮೂಡೇ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. Like I mean, I used to just plan, bro, but then I used to never act on it. I used to always delay shit. And I was never that dude who liked gym. I didn't like the concept of gym. I didn't want to be fit. I just didn't like fitness because it always took so much of effort. And what's good without putting effort? Am I right? Yeah. So, okay. So let's fast forward all that breakup, all that slight depression, laziness, bullshit and all that. And let's come to this day a year ago. So 2023 December 31st was when John decided to lose weight seriously in his life, like full serious. Like I need those abs, bro. This is the dude who's just seen abs, never gotten abs. So I wanted that abs. So I was like, bro, December 31st. No, actually, I enrolled the gym on December 28th and telling those people, ನೋಡು ಇವ್ ನಿಂತಾನೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸತ್ತೋಗೋದು ನೋಡು ಕೇಳ ರಿವರ್ಸ್. Okay, back to the topic. So December 28th is when I paid my gym fees, and because wait, gym fees. Bro, convincing my dad to put me into gym has been the most difficult part of this fitness journey. Because, okay, why? I'm not going to say he didn't support. Guys, when has he not supported me? Like, imagine a dude going up to his dad and telling, I want to lose weight. Which dad won't be happy, bro? Again the light freaking crashed. My associate is gonna help me like fix the lights. Bro, I'm very scared of that container, bro. Fucking another tragedy in the night. 2 motherfuckers lost their life.
Bro, stop. No.
One dumb fuck was recording a YouTube video. Yes! Even after my death I'll be popular, guys. That's the goal, bro. Okay, coming back to the point. My dad not so supportive when it came to the point where he had to pay that fees on 28th. No, yeah. Backstory of that is, bro, imagine you go up to your dad, you're all fat and fucking unhealthy and all, and you tell your dad, I want to lose weight and I want to go to the gym. Who want be happy, bro? Who want put you in the gym? No. So like that, I have wasted his money I wasted his money 10 fucking times. 10 times of my life I've gone to the gym, bro, and I'm not telling any because I hate myself for doing it. Like, if I think about it, I hate myself, but I used to never go to these small tiny gyms and start slow, bro. I used to be like this one fucking spoiled brat who's trying to go to the gym, who like literally go to first only he'll go nange ಒಂದು full luxury gym ಬೇಕು, full gold class, full royal treatment in the gym. The gym should be like a resort more than a fucking gym, and I used to expect that, bro. Like, I wanted full peak of luxury and all that, and then like my dad can't say no to that. Okay, my dad never said no to anything. Respect to him, I love him the most, but he peacefully paid. I mean, he happily paid, even though the gym's fees was like above the roof, bro. It was too much of fees I was paying. I went to the gym for 1 week and I quit the gym. Then I just gave reasons to my dad saying illa hange hinge and all that. First container low bhaya aagta idu nanage. Yeah, we overtook, so we are all peaceful now. Nan darshan overtake tegiವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲಾರಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ದರ್ಶನ್, ನನ್ ಭಯ ಆಯ್ತು ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡು. Okay, fuck it, guys. We are not gonna die. We have so much of time to fucking achieve in this life, and then only you're gonna die, okay? Ellide nanu?
That gym phase, like.
Oh, yeah. I quit the gym, and again, back to depressed, the fat depressed dude. Hange hingela ಮಾಡಿ. Again, after some time, I used to get motivated. There used to be some girl who is not liking me back, or there used to be some fucker who just got abs. So because of that, again John went to another gym, which is again expensive, got screwed, left. So this kept happening so many times. But one time I actually went to the gym for 3 months straight, but listen to what I did. I used to go only lift what I loved. See, you put even the most laziest fucker on the planet to the gym, ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಜಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಒಂದು ಲಿಫ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Am I right? I loved this thing, bro. What is that? ಏನದು?
Chest press.
No. The one you do it for this thing, bro. Pull down. Yeah, the pull down movement I love the most, because bro, it's just fucking pulling, bro, like crazy, full pump and all. I used to love that, so I did that a lot. And what is that? I used to do cycling, bro, full on. Like, I used to love cycling, so I did cycling most of the time. And that's all. I used to be so bad at the gym that I used to literally go at that time where, all these trainers are on some sort of a break. Like, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಏನಂತಾರೆ, they'll be this thing, what they call, they'll be eating food or something, or I don't know, they'll be sleeping. At that time I used to go, because if I get caught by the trainers, mugito bendet bidoru, they'll freaking make you work out like crazy, bro, which they should. And I used to not like it, so I know it's bad, so I used to not like it. So that's why I used to avoid them. I used to hide from them. I used to lie to them whenever they're going to give me some fucking tough ass workout. Now I'd be like, oh, my back is paining. In the school, this happened, that happened. Yeah. To be clear, the first time I went to gym was when I was in 9th standard, because I was too fat at that age. So okay, now closing all that history, finally my dad agreed, and this time he saw some spark of something, motivation on my eyes, and he was like, okay, this guy is asking it again, and this time I feel like he is going to do something. So 31st of 2023 is when I joined the gym. Jan was when I quit everything, bro, from sugar to any fat making habit that I had. Everything I quit, it was slightly difficult for me to sleep early because no what, I used to freaking sleep at 2-3 and get up at some 1-2, so it was difficult. But then I started, slowly started liking what I did not like, because that is what you need to do for discipline. You should like the things you hate the most. And I started doing that. I started sleeping early. For the first time, I went to the trainers and asked what should I do, how should I do, what should I eat, and all that. I didn't want to take any personal training, not because I was not fortunate enough to afford it, but I just want to give it a shot, bro. Like, see, when you're alone, when you're on your own, and you have to do something, you will do the best. I'm not saying if you're in a team you won't do. That's why it's called a team. But when you're alone, you will do it, bro. It's like you writing an exam. Does a group of people write an exam? Jana pass ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ರಲ್ಲ. ಅರೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು. So you should be that lone wolf, and I wanted to be that full lone wolf alpha male who go to the gym alone and like not take personal training. I'm saying taking personal training is not bad, it's good, but I just didn't wanted to take personal training. So I then later started going early. As I getting up early, I started eating healthy, which I didn't like honestly at the start, because I had to avoid on everything, bro. I used to be the dude who used to eat that Mom's Magic. Okay, for those of you who don't know what Mom's Magic is, it's the most popular fat kid biscuit in Bangalore. Sorry, India. Not disrespecting what is that company, Parle, no?
Yeah.
Not disrespecting that company, but bro, it's a fat making addiction, something. You just get addicted to that, bro. I was addicted to that. I used to eat biscuits worth $100. I'm saying you guys, I know you guys might think 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ತಾನೆ ಏನು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಗುರು one Mom's Magic 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ನೀನು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ, ಅದೊಂದು ಹೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೀಕ್ ಒಂದು, ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ, ಫುಲ್ ಶುಗರ್, ಲೋಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಶುಗರ್. ಯಾರೋ ಇನ್ನು ನೋಟಾಗ್ತಾನೆ ನೋಡು ಹಿಂಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಾಯಿಸೋದು ಹಿಂಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕಂಟೈನರ್, ಗೈಸ್. ಐ ಹೇಟ್. Now I'm very scared of lorry, container, bus, truck, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ರೆ ಭಯ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ. So yeah, coming back to the point, I used to eat so much of sugar in general. ಒಂದು ಪಕ್ಷ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ತಿಂದಿದ್ರು ನಾನು ದಪ್ಪ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, because I used to eat all of this. That's what added. Straight ಹೋಗೋದಾ? That's what added. So I left all of that. I stopped eating junk completely. In the first 30 days I stopped off. Slowly I stopped, but at one point full motivated, bro. Like, it was good to tell, no? For the first time it felt good to tell people that you're actually dieting. Like, ನೀನು ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ತಿನ್ನೋಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಡಯಟಿಂಗು ಡಯಟಿಂಗು. But first time when you're actually dieting, you get that satisfaction when you're telling people I'm dieting. So I started telling I'm dieting, and then I stopped everything, bro. Like, to a point where it was shocking to my parents first, because those two were the only two people who saw me dieting. And then slowly 1 month passed, 2 months passed, and then after 2 months I slightly got a little demotivated, because I was like, ಏನು ಗುರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, 60 ದಿನ ಆಯಿತು, 60 days are done, and I don't see any result. Like, little bit also I didn't see, like slight result, no. Then I was like, I was not going to give up, but I felt that pinch. But again, I have taken this seriously and I have to do it, no? So I continued. Then third month, that was Jan, Feb, March. March 15th-ish, 15 days into the month is when I slowly started seeing changes. Slowly I started losing weight. My face started changing. That's the first thing that changed. My face started changing. Energy started, increasing. Stamina started increasing. I don't know, bro. It was a struggle for me to just brisk walk, leave jogging, running. I couldn't walk a little faster. I could just walk, but I started walking a little faster. I remember the slow jogs that I started. Then after that, what else? Slow jogs, and after slow jogs, running slowly by the end of March. April, this summer that we, this summer that we went through was the most hottest. It was the most hottest recorded summer because it was so hot. And I believe that was also one of the factors that helped me lose weight, the weather. And the gym that I used to go to, it's unfortunately it's the open gym, so there is no AC, nothing. Even the fans' air was hot. So you guys just think. And I used to not go to the gym very early. I used to go slowly. I started going early, but I still at this point, in March, I still used to go at 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it used to get damn hot, bro. 11, you're caught in the gym, you're screwed. So then when I started seeing changes, then I was still following my own way of losing weight because some experiments started working for me because I was consistent. And then I took cardio seriously now, like full serious, to a point where this is where I started losing weight faster, bro, like fast. So it was already April mid or something. And then slowly what I did was, okay, let's level up the cardio. So how did I level up the cardio? Leveled up the cardio by doing more cardio. That is, so basically what I did was, after jogging, I heard jogging and running was my main thing for cardio, like my main energy or main thought that oh bro, running and jogging is, the stamina is increasing, so I guess I'm burning a lot of calories. Yes, but then I started hearing that it is light issues. Yeah, then I started hearing my associate is going to put back the light again. Very lean people can run, nothing will happen to their knees, but in the long term you're hurting your knees, bro. He told me that if you run a lot, if you run, sprint and all that, at the long period you'll be, bro, wait, it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, so at the long shut a road irade hingo naan eno madli eshtonta control madadare. How many times should I keep turning this freaking camera, bro? This road, yo. Then what I started doing was inclined walk. Yes, the famous incline walk is I started implementing. First it was very difficult, of course, bro. And then the shift that happened, it went to a point where, you guys know kettlebell. I used to hold 5 kgs of one hand, 5 kgs in another hand, put it to 10 incline and walk. Not for 1-2 minutes, for a good 15 minutes. My hand used to hurt, bro. After walking in 10 kgs, this ass became too egoistic, so let's take more heavier, bro. So 5 kgs became 10 kgs, so 20 kgs of kettlebell. Sorry for that. Hey, holy bro, light tane munde ide tane adjust ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ಬಿಡು ದರ್ಶ. We'll put this road, bro. This road is messed up. Don't put. I know this road. Then came the blunders that I made. one day while doing all of this strict diet, incline walk and all, you are bound to lose weight and you're bound to build muscle because of the protein you're eating. So this you're already losing weight, okay? You're losing weight, you're healthily losing weight, you're not losing weight in the most dangerous way that I'm actually going to lose right now. I'm going to tell it. So one day while doing all of these things, you know that in your daily routine, so sometimes that some things just come up. So one day, right after my gym, I had to run to some work that I had. So what I did was I skipped the meal that I eat after the workout. So the meal that I eat after the workout is a heavy protein packed meal, like it's like a lot of protein stuff. No, one day I didn't eat, and what I did was, where the place that I was in, you know, my workplace, there I ate fruits, because all of my friends had ordered Domino's, McDonald's, KFC and all that, Subway and all. Subway I could have eaten, but I still didn't want it to. So what I did was I ate fruits. I ordered fruits, so I cut them, I eat them and all. And then I come back home, and then night I don't eat a lot. I just eat some good amount of meat, bro. It's either just chicken and cucumber and all of those things. So slightly very less carbs. No, ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ರೋಡ್ಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. So as I was saying, I did that, I slept, okay. Then morning I got up, bro. I just went and checked my weight. I had dropped 2 kgs. 2. I'm not joking, 2 kgs. Because I ate fruits after I worked out, and in the night I don't eat a lot of carbs, no. So I lost a lot of weight. Then you know what I did? I did that one thing no motherfucker should ever do. I started doing that again and again. It was so bad, bro. It was so bad. Yes, I was losing weight. Bro, imagine you punish your body and you go and eat fruits and you drink fruit juice. No this thing, no fat, no healthy fat, no source of energy, no carbs only. So this is that dangerous section of me losing weight. So I used to only eat fruits, and cardio started becoming too much, too bad, because sometimes, like one dumb fuck, no, after my gym, my friend used to drop me back home. So there is this, from his house I used to come from my house to his house in a scooter, and we both used to go in his car. We used to come back in his car to his house. So again from his house I have to go in scooter. One day what I did was I asked my associate here to drop me to his house to the gym. He dropped me to the gym, and after we finished the gym I have to go back on my scooter. No, but my associate was not there, so I can't. How will I go back? So you know what I did? Wantedly I walked from his house to my house. So from his house to my house, it's almost 7 kilometers. I walked 7 kilometers after punishing my body. ನನಗೆ ಭಯ ಆಯಿತು. Bro, I should stop this fucking myth of thinking a container will fall on our car, bro. It won't. So I used to do more cardio, which is even more bad, because you want grow muscles. Yeah, bro, you won't actually. If you're burning your fucking body so much with cardio, muscle martogu guru. So I started repeating this also. I used to lie to my friend. Sadly, he used to always ask, bro, how are you going to go home? I used to lie that my associate here is going to come and pick me up, but he was not. Even this guy didn't know what freaking chutia shit I was doing, bro. And then I started doing that a lot. Then it was April, May went, June went, July also went. Bro, by the end of July, this dude who's sitting right here, my friend, who saw my face every other day, couldn't recognize me. He did not. It went to a point where he started staring at me as though he's looking at a very beautiful girl, bro. Like, that is how everybody saw me. And for the people who didn't see me in months, for example, my own brother, who flew back to Bangalore from Indore, he could not recognize me. Like, he took a day and a half to at least, like, you know, start thinking, oh, John is my brother. Okay, it's him. It had become so bad. I mean, it felt good. Okay, like, bro, you guys won't believe. From 42 waist, it came down to 32. 10 inches, bro. 10 inches damar. Like, I started seeing abs and all. Like, I'm saying these weak abs you'll get, no, you know, the people who have not eaten, people are suffering something, no, they'll have this weak abs, I got that. Bro, the bone here, bro, the spine bone, ribs, face, don't even ask. My face started becoming like that skeleton's face. And another bigger fucking dangerous side effect was the beautiful hair you guys see today was fucked, gone, bro. If I had to comb my hair like that, no, I movie ನೋಡಿದೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಭಾಷೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕೂದಲು ಬರೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ. Bro, it's like I used to comb my hair by mistake. I mean, one day I just regularly, like, you know, oil my hair, no. One day I oiled my hair, everything was good. Then I was like, let me comb my hair. Bro, I comb, no, I can't see the teeth of the comb, bro. So much hair. So much of hair loss. Skin was good, but texture is fucked. It's so dry, or it's either so oily, it was like getting fucked in between. And sleep was very bad because the whole night, some days my head used to burst in pain, bro. It used to hurt so badly that there were days that I used to literally not sleep the whole night. There's so many days like that. And then there was one point, I'm telling, this is the weakest I could ever be in my life, like the weakest ever, because at this point I was 75 kgs. Okay, I'm telling you guys, I was 75 kgs. From 118 I came down to 75. For a dude who's 6 feet 3 tall, huge, who shrunk like a freaking skeleton, it was very bad. It was like, it was good. Okay, I don't know, I'm not saying it's, I mean, I reached my target. I got 6 packs. I was in 10.2% body fat, 10% body fat. I was lean. I was not strong, but I was strong. Stamina was crazy, but lot of weakness. Why? Because, bro, so much, all these fucking chutia shit you do, you think you think you'll be Arnold, or you think you'll be like some crazy dude who's benching to what 200 kgs and all. Bullshit. Nothing, bro. Full weak, no strength, no this thing, full problems. So after that, dad noticed, kept quiet the whole time. Dad noticed long back only. He kept quiet. One day he bursted out. Okay, this is the section where I'm gonna put realization to the stupidity. Yeah, realization to the stupidity. I was still 75 kgs, and all the fat kids who have lost weight, you know, like your mind is always like, bro, what if I add weight? Bro, if I eat this, I'll add weight. Bro, I become fat again, all that. So when you're getting those thoughts, no, you get those thoughts because, bro, psychologically imagine, bro, 20 how many, 21 years you're fat. 1 year you change to a point where nobody recognizes you, and you feel good. That's why that whole good feeling is what is making you overthink by thinking, oh, what if I become fat? Dumb fuck, you won't become fat, you'll die. That's why it started scaring me, because dad strictly took me to the hospital and he took out the blood work to see what is fucked in my body. Sadly, everything was fucked. B12 was fully fucked. So many of my vitamins were fucked, and so many shit. And just my what they call that, bro. What is that specification? So many things were fucked. Ella blast agittu. Aida specification bada. Ella blast. After that, dad was like, you need to talk to my you need to talk to a doctor. You need to consult a proper nutritionist. Get back your health and stuff. And then again, what did I do? I did not do that. I just took the blood report and I became my own nutritionist. This time in a very good way, because with the help of Google and with the help of my doctor friends, those people wanted to murder me seeing my reports, but with the help of them and with the help of Google, I slowly started changing, started adding a little bit of weight, and I'm telling about now, guys, present. I added weight and I am healthier now. Dad's happier now, mom's happier now, everyone's happier now, because I've added weight and I feel good. No, I have not lost the abs. It's not what's that? How do I say? It's not so evident right now, but my core is still hard. I'm still training at gym now. I'm eating a lot of foods, bro. I'm just eating right now. Like yella thinta idini. I'm not neglecting anything. I'm not very fucking strict as fuck on my health. No, that was there. See, it is very difficult to get six-pack, like get that six-pack abs and stuff. It is even more difficult to maintain those abs. But thirdly, the reality is, abs sucks, bro. Like, you guys don't know the amount of bad shit that goes through your body when you get abs. I know people will start hating me, but the reality is, you get six-pack, no? Like, people think, like, that's the biggest thing. Yeah, it's the biggest thing. You're all happy, everything is good. You know how difficult it is for you to stay in that 10% body fat or 15 or 12% body fat, and you know how fucking hard it is to maintain. Like, bro, it's impossible. Your body won't accept it. Like, it's fucked. You need to be on some fucking level of medicines, tablets and all that for you to stay like that, bro. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's like you're dehydrated and you're saying nakka nange sai dehydrate akonde. Like, you just die dehydrated, bro. It's like that. Literally, having abs and being in the top of the world is good, but it's also the other way. You're fucking your health properly. So that is what I would want to say. So it's been a good year for me. I've reached my goals. I've reached my targets. I got abs. I got very fit. Before getting very fit, which I am right now, I got dangerously lean, which was spiking a lot of health issues because I was lean. Look at that. I was fat and I was getting health issues. Like on Chutya, I became so lean that I got even more double health issues. So everything right now is repaired. I am no longer 75 and all. I'm a good 82 or 83 kgs. I'm good. I've added good amount of weight. I am also like very healthy right now. I'm eating everything. I'm eating healthy. I am cheating, but I'm not cheating to a point where I add back all that weight that I've lost. I'm eating peacefully. I'm so happy in my life, and this was literally a very good journey, guys. Like, I'm not gonna say it was impossible. I did it. I successfully lost, in fact, more than 42 kgs. But please don't ever use or try the methods that I just explained. Don't ever do that. Go through a proper certified fitness trainer, consult a nutritionist. God bless them. Yeah, follow a very clean, healthy diet and just be happy, guys. See, bro, at the end of the day, you don't need like, I was fat for 21 years of my life, but there was not one day that I was like, oh fuck bro, my life sucks, I'm so fat, nobody cares about me, nobody gives a shit. See, you change when you feel okay bro, no, I need to change. Okay, and it's okay, it's fine. There's so many people that tease you, so many people that pull your leg, and in our fucking country bidtara. So some people get, too hard on you, that is also there, but the thought that comes to your mind, that I need to change, that bro, that should come, and it will come at the right time. And you should also not just getting the thought, that is great, you should also act on it, not like this, but act in a very healthy way. Do it for yourself, feel good for yourself, love yourself more than anybody, and the rest is just gonna follow up, guys. It's gonna fall on your plate. This is how I lost 42 kgs in 5 months. Not in a healthy way. I mean, starting it was healthy, then it was the most dangerous way, and then now it's healthy. Now it's the healthiest point. This was how I lost it, and this was the story behind it. This is a new. ಯಾಕೋ ಹಿಂಗ್ ನಿಲ್ಸಿದಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Uy, crazy, no? Bro, it's like he's shitting this side, okay? Like, fuck bro, I need to change my angle. I turn this side and shit. So, yeah guys, this is a new series that I've started. Late Night with the Art. Yes. So, I hope you guys also love, this type of content. It's a very loose, raw, unfiltered, unedited. I mean, slight edits irlebek tane, full hakakagala. So slightly edited, raw, unfiltered type of content. This is something that I always wanted to do. Never ever think some things in your life are not impossible. Everything is possible, da. Everything is possible. Why? I passed my 10th and 12th. No, that is possible. 10th and 12th ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ನಾನೇ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತೆ. ನಾವು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ? No? Yeah. So, with that being said, guys, this content is long, okay? So, I'm just praying you guys watch this face for however long this video is, and please subscribe, support me, and I hope you guys love this new feature in my channel. So take care guys, and wish me luck driving back home. No, I am so far away, help. Bro guys, I'm gonna go back home safe. Thank you guys for watching. With that being said,